an oracle card reading. So I've got a couple of decks of cards here. And I wanted to do a reading for you guys. Oops. Little stand is not standing. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know what you think. I just did it on TikTok and I really had fun doing it with this deck of cards. So I'm thinking that this is the one I want to use for today. But let me know if you want something else. I'll wait a minute and see if anybody's going to be around. But I also have this one. I think I'm going to use this deck. This is the one I really liked. And I did a TikTok right now with it. And I thought it came out really well. So don't mind the music outside. I have my windows open. It's kind of hot right now. I don't want to turn the AC because it's just so loud. But I'd love to do this really quick and kind of have a card of the day. I was thinking I'll do 3 cards. How about that? 3 cards and, we'll do a reading. How's everybody's Sunday going so far? It's been pretty good. I had a really, I usually plan out my week today. So I plan out, I have a podcast. So I call Black Hole Sun Podcast, where we do weird and wacky stuff like aliens, astrology, and everything else. So usually today I either release it or plan out the podcast. Usually I release it. Or if I'm super stuck, I'll plan today and then I release it Monday. So it's usually Sundays or Monday. Then I do a weekly YouTube video and it's different things. So this week I am going to watch a movie and do a 10-minute or less movie review. So, that's this week. And then, stuff I put on TikTok and IG, of course. And I've been really wanting to get on here and do some streaming. So this checks off a box too. So yeah, and going back to martial arts and dance class because my dance studio just opened up. So enough about me and my rambling. So let's open up the box. What's in the box? So that's the cards. Let me take them out. This is easier. Instead of me that's the box. There's no book to this. If you know anything about Oracle decks, there is no guidebook like a tarot. Hold on, I'm going to close my window because my neighbor is incredibly loud, and you'll hear her more than me. For anybody who's just joining us, I don't know if anybody will, and that's okay. I'm doing an Oracle card of the week. Just a focus of intention for the week. Maybe something will resonate specifically with you about that card, or maybe you were thinking about something. And of course, if you join us later or you see this later on YouTube, I believe it's gonna YouTube and then here on the app, if you see this video later, maybe it was supposed to be for you for that time and not for now. So let me move this back so I can shuffle. I don't think this was the best place to do this, but you know what? I'll do a better setup when I have better equipment. So I'm going to do the first card of the day. Card of the week. I keep saying card of the day, but it's card of the week. I'm going to shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle it better outside of the view. So it's from the Divine Abundance Oracle deck by Tasha Silver. Um, this I picked this deck because as a first time recording this, this is a great deck. It has a lot of more of a. It's less like a tarot card where you get either bad or good responses. Um, and that's a whole different story too. It's not necessarily bad or good, but there's like negative and positive. This is more about a weekly message or something you should look out for, um, and just intentions you should place if you believe in intentions. This is a great deck. Let me shuffle in front of the camera. Okay, so there you go. All right, so I shuffled it a little bit. So it does have um different intentions. So I use the same deck on my TikTok right now for my TikTok live, and it seemed to have some really good messages. And let's see what happens here on this streaming app. So the first card we got is trust. Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest, longest, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Trust is a great card. I think a lot of us lack trust. I know I lack in trust. And sometimes I don't know what to say or what to do or who to talk to. I'm very socially awkward, so trust is a big deal. Hi, for anybody joining me, I see there's like a couple people. I'm doing an oracle card reading. I'm picking out 3 cards for this week. Just a focus of intention, something fun. It's kind of lighthearted. Um, I myself have different tarot cards, but this one in particular has more of a message and something to think about, less than sort of foreshadowing like a tarot card. So I thought this would be fun. So the first card is trust. And the message that went with that is allow me, divine, to give you my deepest, longest trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Basically, I think trust is a hard thing. And just trusting the universe that they have your back. I think that's really hard. Like, just, you're doing your work, you're doing everything, and you're like, gosh, when are things gonna get better? Or when are things gonna, like, when am I gonna get it over this hump, Like, I think we all suffer from that. Like, and sometimes it's all about, like, let me just trust the universe, just trust God. I mean, I don't know what your, your divinity is. Um, So, whoever the bigger thing, if you're an atheist and you don't believe in that, that's okay too. This applies to everybody. Um, just trusting it and trusting that, the timing of your life, which is hard. When people say, "Hey, you just have to trust the timing of your life," you're like, "Oh, come on now!" Like, how many times do I hear that? I'm an actor, so I go on a lot of auditions, and sometimes I'm just like, whew, like I was like, when am I gonna book that role? Like, and you go in and you audition and you do your best and you don't hear back and it's just like, oh man, it wasn't for me. But I trust it. I trust it. I try to trust it. It's hard. It's hard to trust the universe sometimes, but I'm gonna put where am I gonna put this? Sorry guys, I'm still figuring out how to do this. So maybe I'll put this here and then I'll show you guys all of it at the end. Okay. Instead of worrying about that. So if you're just joining me, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for checking out my live stream. I'm doing an oracle card reading. I just did this last card. I will do a review at the end so you guys can see it too. I'm picking out 3 cards, intentions of the week, something to think about. Hoping something will resonate with you guys. I feel like usually with these readings, there's at least one card that will resonate with you and you'll understand it. I think it's a great way to just have a focus of intention for the week. And yeah, and I do apologize. There's a lot of noise going on outside. My neighbors, there's an actual I live in a house, but I live in the back of the house, so the neighbor behind me has a very busy garage. There's people there all the time, so I apologize if you hear noises and dogs. I live in Brooklyn, New York, so there's a lot of noise. So I'll get to the next one. So the next card is Liberation. The doubt and the fears still come up. It's hot in here.